Hey guys, welcome back. In today's video, I'm going to be doing a story time about the time that a cop asked me how many months I was. So if you want to go ahead and find out the end result and the whole situation that happened, go ahead and stay tuned. Okay guys, so I know you kind of see like it's a different background behind here. I'm actually at a park. So that the lighting was like perfect and I wanted to try something new. So anyways, let's go ahead and get started with the story. So this was about maybe about 2 or 3 years ago or so. Me and Marcus just started dating. I had just moved in. At the time we only had one dog, which is Sparky, so it was the white dog. It was just her. Well, at that time Marcus was working at a different job than he is at now. He was working somewhere in I think Riverside or so. And he would work the graveyard shift. He would work 3 to 11 or so. 3 to 11 or 3 to 12, something like that. So anyways, he would be at work the whole night and stuff, I'd be at the house by myself. And at first it wasn't like bad or whatever, but it was kind of boring, I'm not gonna lie, because at the time we didn't have Netflix or Hulu or anything like that. We kind of didn't discover all of that until like later on within that year. So we just pretty much just had DVDs and oh my god. It was horrible. It was so horrible, but we pretty much just did that. And basically what happened was I was actually on the phone with my friend Ayana, just talking to her and stuff. On the phone, we're just having, just usual girl stuff. And the dog was like laying next to me and stuff or whatever. And all of a sudden, I heard like a noise. So, me being the scaredy cat one, I panicked. So I was like, "What is that?" Like, and then like what made it worse is that Sparky started she started barking like super duper loud, and she was barking and like standing at the back door. So I'm like, okay, there's somebody back there. Like, there's no way, I'm hearing stuff. Then all of a sudden, like, I don't know if you ever heard like, okay, because we have a screen door and then we have like the regular wood big old door. Well, the screen door, like when you heard, how like when you hold like the knot, like the knob, and then like say like someone's shaking it like back and forth, of course the door is gonna hit the metal thing. Well, I heard that, and that I just flipped the fuck out. Like, I just got on my phone. I was like, cause I was still talking to Ayana at this time. I was like, oh my god, like somebody's gonna break in. I gotta call you back. I gotta call the 911 or whatever. So I called the cops and stuff, and told them, there's somebody that's gonna break in my house. There's somebody in my backyard. I don't know who it is. My boyfriend's at work. I'm here by myself. So for my precautions, whatever, they actually called the cops to come into the area as soon as possible. So they came. I swear, not even 5 minutes they were there, which is like super super good. Like, it's rare that you see that with when it comes to like situations like that, because it's not really a major thing. Well, they actually came. I actually called Marcus and I told him, like, I asked him where he was at, and he said he was still at work and stuff because he had to wait for like the other guy to come so he can let him know what was going on and stuff like that. So of course, I waited and I waited and I waited and stuff. And I was crying to him, like, oh my god, somebody's gonna break into the house. Like, I already called 911. Like, I don't know who it is. This lipstick is not cute. Look at this. Oh no, it's just my lip. Never mind. 5 minutes later, the cops come, bang on my door, and I'm like, okay, like, somebody's in the house. Like, somebody's, like, in my backyard. I heard it, and what pissed me off was they were like, okay, like, let's go look in the back. I'm like, okay. So they go look in the back. They jumped the fence and stuff. They made sure, they asked me if it was okay if they can jump on the fence so they can, check and see if everything is correct. There's any fingerprints, whatever. I don't know what their whole protocol is for that. So I was like, yeah, go ahead, go do whatever you gotta do. So they went back there and they took care of everything that they usually have to take care of. So when they went back there, they investigated whatever. They came back to me and they were like, nobody was here. There's no sign of break-in, anything like that. So they were, and then top it off too, like, they were making me seem like I was stupid. Trying to say like I'm lying, and I'm not lying. Like, that's the worst thing you could do. Is I started talking to him, whatever, and I told him like the sounds I was hearing, my dog was barking and stuff, and they were like, oh, maybe it was just your dog. No, it wasn't my dog. My dog was in the house with me, sitting in my lap, and she was the one that was barking at the back door. Like, what do you mean? And then he was like, oh, okay, like, and then he's like, well, where's your boyfriend at, whatever. I'm like, okay, he's at work still. I'm like, he's on his way. I already called him and stuff. He told me to call he told me to call you guys to make sure, everything was okay and stuff. So I pretty much just did that, and he was like, oh, okay. He's like, I'm crying, I'm scared and stuff too. Like, I'm hysterical because, you know, I could have died. Like, I watched Law and Order and I've seen SVU. Like, I'm not trying to get raped and I'm trying to get murdered and stuff like that, and you find my body in the Pacific Ocean. Like, no. No. Like, I love my life. I'm trying to live. Like, Jesus, don't take me yet, you know? He's trying to, like, calm me down and stuff and, like, change the subject and just ask me, like, a bunch of questions. Like, oh, look how many dogs do you have? How old are you? Just, like, trying to calm me down. Then, I don't know what made him ask me this, whatever. I don't know what. And let's clarify that I'm wearing some sweatpants and, like, a plain big shirt. So, I don't know if he thought I was big or what, but he was trying to make conversation with me and stuff, and he was like, oh, okay, so how many kids do you have? And I'm like, oh, I don't have any kids. They were like, oh, so how many months are you? Come again? Come again? What? He said, how many months are you? That's like, first off, that's the one thing you don't ask a girl. Like, that's like, no, no. Like, I mean, no, not even, I wasn't even fat that time. No, it was like later on, months later than that, I got fat, a little bit fatter than what I am now. But then, like, during this time, I was actually the skinniest I've ever been. So that's why I'm like, is he blind? No. Like, I am not pregnant. And then I think, like, when I told him that I wasn't pregnant, he kind of, like, felt bad. Because he was like, oh, okay, so you say your boyfriend's on his way? And I was like, yeah, he's on his way. He's like, oh, okay, well, I'll just go in the car and then I'll wait in the car and wait for him to pull up and then I'll go ahead and drive off. Okay, you're just gonna call me fat and stuff and then you're gonna just go wait in the car? Like, I don't know. I swear, I wish I got his badge number so because I would have reported his ass. I don't know what, but I would have reported him. That's like the worst thing you can do. No, no, like, no, you just don't do that. You don't, like, really. They don't even ask you that at the job, you know, at jobs and stuff. Like, that's like the worst thing you can ask somebody, especially if in this situation, you know, like, the situation was already bad as it is, and you're gonna make it worse by asking somebody that. Like, no. So that was the story about the time that a cop asked me how many months I was, and of course, the end result was me getting mad, like any other woman would. You know, why wouldn't you? So I hope you guys liked this video. Go ahead and give this video a thumbs up if you guys enjoyed it. Don't forget to comment down below on any other situations that you guys had dealing with the cops and stuff, you know, besides all the stuff that's going on now. But please let me know down in the comments below. And if you guys are not subscribed, go ahead and subscribe now so you guys can be updated on all of my future videos that I go ahead and post up. And I hope you guys have a great and wonderful day. And if you guys like the background and stuff, like me being at the park, let me know also down in the comments so I can rearrange that because I wanted to try something new. So, yeah. I swear, I'm just thinking about it. I'm so mad. Just thinking about it now. And it's 3 years later. Like, oh my god. I swear. Men are just something else. I don't know. But, okay, thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys have a great and amazing week. So, yeah. See ya.